Karen, tell us why you're the best candidate for the position you're running for.
Um, I am definitely the best candidate. I have 12 years of local government experience. I am very familiar with our ordinances and funding streams like that. I believe that I am a consensus builder. Our current council is very, very cohesive. We agree to disagree so that we can basically just get the business of the city done. So I've had a lot of experience doing that, and I have the support of my entire council. So I believe that we can continue to go forward and continue this upward path of the city.
And the main points of your campaign, kind of key elements, the platforms.
My platform?
What are you running on?
Well, basically, the thing that is most important to our residents is the homeless and housing situation. So that is something that we are working on diligently, trying to come up with the best solution or the best product that we can. So we're starting with the pallet homes that we expect will open probably 2 weeks, whereby people will be housed, but they also will receive the services that they need, mental health and various other services that will be right there on that campus. We've also purchased a piece of property, the city did, with our ARPA funds. And we're leasing that back to Five Cities Homeless Coalition. So they will build some sort of a campus. We're not sure exactly what that will look like, but it will have services. It could be separate housing. It could be a shelter. We just don't know yet how that's going to all plan out, but I'm excited for that. I think the most important thing, or an important issue with the homeless situation, is that there are many different facets within the homeless population. There are those that you see, and there are those that you don't, where they're maybe single mothers with their children living in their car, or in a motorhome, or couch surfing. So there are many people that need our services, need assistance. Some will take it, some won't. But we're working to make the situation hopefully better than it has been.
And so the next question, and I'll maybe have you circle back to the other one, it kind of goes hand in hand. And what are the main issues in Grover Beach? I mean, obviously you said homelessness, but I guess I can ask again, were there any other elements to your campaign that you're running on?
Of course.
And you could also just continue on with what other issues are really the key ones that the city is facing right now.
Well, key, I would say, is of course economic development. Without that, you have no tax base. So we work very diligently with our businesses to keep them thriving. As a matter of fact, our sales tax has become our number 2 income to the city for the first time forever, I believe. So we're on an upward trend there as well. But it is something that we need to just keep pushing along with that to make sure that we just get better and better. The third, I guess, would be, of course, the housing, or maybe, I don't know if it's third, but it's an issue, lack of housing. So we have worked in a public-private partnership with People Self Housing and Haslow to construct, I believe it's 53 low-income housing units on South 13th Street. That will be geared towards veterans and those who are low income. So really happy about that, but of course we need to do more. So we, in order to help alleviate the situation, our development code was changed so that we can have more density. The parking requirements have been changed, along with like density issues. So hopefully we can entice others to come in and build some workforce housing. And then public safety, of course. That's always an issue. I think that we're a very safe community, and our PD is, I think, one of the finest. I was able to do a ride-along last week, and it was amazing. I was so impressed by how professional, but also how kind and compassionate our police officers are. It was a real eye-opener, and I would highly recommend anybody who has an interest to call the PD and schedule a ride-along. It's amazing. But as far as public safety is concerned, we give our PD the tools, the training that they require, and we support them the best we can. And I think we do a good job at that, as is evidenced by our police department. They have we had a report by the chief. They do one every year, and the response time here in Grover Beach is like 2.4 minutes, which is, I think, absolutely incredible. So those, I'd say, are the three big issues.
And you already alluded to it. You do have quite a bit of experience with the city and city government, serving on the council for a number of years, and your opponent does not. Do you think that matters and is something that is important to voters when they go to the election, when they go to the box, or I guess their kitchen table, wherever they're going to vote now? But how important